Hi there. So today I wanted to give you a quick update on actual conversions and our latest release of our home dashboard. So today I'm going to start off with an account that's already got connections made. So I won't be going through the account creation process, but I will happily do that on another video. So to start with, we log into the platform. And after a few seconds, the home dashboard will refresh with the latest data from the various marketing tools that this account has associated to it. So in this case, it has Facebook, Facebook Business, Google Ads, Google Analytics, and MailChimp. There's a left-hand navigation, which will take you through to different areas of the platform itself. By default, we land on the home dashboard. We also have what's called our managed activities dashboard, and this dashboard is specifically for activities that are non-digital. So think of things like press releases, events, trade shows, and awards. Today we're going to focus on the home dashboard. The top portion, as you can see on the screen here, are the global data insights. So what we can see are the platforms, how they're performing overall, month over month, or the last 30 days versus the previous 30 days. A net score as well, so how all of your activities, your online activities, are performing over the last 30 days versus the previous 30 days. And then a visual graph that shows the current month and the previous month's activities. So as you can see in this example, the previous 30 days for this particular account were more active than the most recent 30 days. We use what we call the ACE score, and you'll see this throughout the platform. It stands for Actual Conversion Engagement Score. This is really at the core of the platform itself, and it's how we are able to illustrate the performance of each platform on a common unit of measure. So every activity is scored between 1 and 100, and the closer to 100 the score is, the better the performing of the activity. And we've come up with an algorithm that actually looks at the key performance metrics of each platform, and that's how we base our calculation to generate the ACE score. So what we see here is a percentage change. So in this case, the last 30 days for this account has performed 60% lower than the previous 30 days. As we now scroll down, we go into what's called the activities detail. This is super unique to our platform. This is probably the only platform where you can see every activity that you're doing on multiple marketing channels all in one view on a compared scale. So you can see from here on this particular version, we have data running back to October 17th of 2020, running up to the current day. Each color here represents a different channel, as you can see by the legend down here, and the size of the bar is representative of the ACE score. So we can see where we have high performing periods of time and lower performing periods of time. We can adjust this as well to look at a different timeline just by dragging, and the screen will refresh. We can look at smaller date ranges, or we can go back out to the maximum date range, like so. Obviously, as you'd expect from any tool like this, we have the ability to drill down to particular activities themselves, filter by type of activity, as well as sorting the data by the newest to the oldest, oldest to the newest, as well as based on the ACE score itself. It gets really interesting as we now move further down the screen. Each of these bars obviously represent a particular activity, and each activity is actually shown down here in the last portion of the screen. So every activity that is associated to those various channels are all displayed here. We have a little screen tab so we can scroll through and see each of the activities in detail. Now, either at this point we can click on a particular bar if we're curious of what's happened at this particular point in time, or we can click on an activity itself here. I'll do it by clicking on the actual bar. What you'll see will happen is that it will grey out all of the other activities and only show the daily ACE score for that one particular activity. So in this case, this is a Facebook business activity that I've highlighted. It has a net ACE score of 82, so that's pretty good. We can see the name of the activity, the date range in which it has run through. High-level platform details, so clicks, impressions, reach, and the overall cost. And then we have an ACE insight. So ACE will pop up and give you insights around how this particular campaign is performing against all others, as well as other platforms themselves. And as I scroll down, you can now see that that particular activity is highlighted here. Now, if I want to understand the performance of a different activity that I can see down here, I can click on it, and you'll see that it'll change the detail screen as well as highlight that activity on the visual graph itself. And that's all there is to see on the Home dashboard. It's a quick way for you to get high-level insights of all of your marketing channels all in one screen and being able to drill into them very, very quickly to see where you need to focus your efforts on.